Good evening to my gentle viewing audience. Jermaine Shane Black coming to you tonight to talk to you about Pool Patrol Paul. Now, Pool Patrol Paul is just like Pool Patrol Paula, except with dick and minus racial slurs, minus physical violence, minus titties. But I'm going to try to be serious, and I'm doing my best, because what's going on right now is fucked up. See, there are two things that are going on that are fucked up. The first thing that's fucked up is Caucasian individuals calling the police on black individuals engaged in ordinary activities. Don't believe that this is just going on like a motherfucker. Have a look while I get some refreshification.
But it's not a requirement for me to
It was the
use
4th
pool
of July when Yasmin Abuliman recorded the now viral video on her cell phone.
Why do I need to show you my ID?
This man, Adam Bloom, volunteered at the Winston-Salem neighborhood pool and asked to see her ID. He also called police. When officers arrived, Abuliman told them she felt unfairly targeted. Police verified her pool pass worked.
And nobody else was asked their ID. I am the only black. I feel this is racial profiling.
This comes after several recent incidents, from a Starbucks in Pennsylvania to a barbecue in California.
It's extremely outrageous, and we see a lot of examples of this where African Americans are being questioned on just ordinary tasks in life.
But Bloom says he was just making sure Abuliman lived in the neighborhood.
Would you have handled the situation differently if she were white?
No, I wouldn't have. If I in any way made her feel uncomfortable, unwanted, unwelcome, especially with her child there, I just want to offer my sincerest apology for that.
Can you understand why many people online are labeling you a racist?
When people see a couple seconds of your life and don't see it in total, I think they can jump to conclusions that aren't there.
Do you want to apologize?
Tonight, Bloom has resigned from his homeowners association position and has lost his job at a local packaging company. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News, Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
You know it must be true because a lawyer told you that. Barbecue Becky, Permit Patty, Pool Patrol Paul, that shit up there with the Starbucks in Philadelphia. Motherfuckers in Oregon. Bitch called the police on Representative Janelle Bynum. Reggie Fields and Lucille Holt's neighbor called the police on Reggie Fields. Look at my previous video, the last one I did. Little Lawnmower Boy. With the Little Lawnmower Boy and Janelle Bynum, we don't know the race, the identity of the individuals who have called the police. Because folks are getting smarter about that shit. I'm not going to reveal my identity. The one that called the police on Bynum apologized. I don't believe the one that called the police on Fields did, but I don't want to get too far off field. Adam Bloom. I said there's two things here that are wrong. Motherfucker, it is happening. Racism is still alive in America. It's evidenced by the previous instances that I've told you about. Not necessarily the Bynum and Fields incidents, since we don't know the race of the individuals who called the police. But why don't you tell me? I'm listening. What the fuck did Adam Bloom say or do that would give you any indication that he was a racist? If what he said is true, and it will all come out in the wash, it'll come out in the wash, whether or not he was indeed responding to a concern of someone else at the pool. If that is true, then he is not a racist, or he should not the possibility of him being a racist should not be considered, as it was not his own thoughts, emotions that were the catalyst for him approaching Jasmine. Now it says Jasmine Edwards in one, others say Jasmine Abulaman. I don't know which is correct, so I'm just call her Jasmine. Not trying to be too informal, girl. Well, at least you look cute. I don't know what your fine hands, but you know, look. He was the pool chair. It was because he had to resign. He was the pool chair. Someone approached him, allegedly. Yo, what's up, cuz? Man, let me holler at you for a minute. Check this out. See that person over there? Yeah, the black one. Yeah, that's the one. Ain't the one here. Shit, that one right there. I don't think she is supposed to be here at the pool because she's black. But I mean, you know, but I don't think that she should be here, so you need to go check it out because you know I'm a resident and this is my concern. So you handle your business. Take care of your motherfucking job. Kind of like the usher at the movie theater. Actually, think about that analogy. Someone has their phone out. You contact the usher. You feel it's an offense and the screen's there or whatnot. And they go approach a person. They're not approaching the person because of the person's race. They believe, well, I guess that's a bad analogy because you don't believe somebody has their phone out. You can see they have their fucking phone out. But still and all, you approach this, I don't want to call ushers lonely, but you approach someone who is employed by an entity so that they can do their job. You don't do, you're like Pool Patrol Paula. She had no right to go trying to check somebody's ID, but she did. If a resident contacted Adam with their concern, Adam had a responsibility to follow up on that. Said, watch my Pool Patrol Paula video. I said the shit in that video. You don't take action yourself. You tell the motherfucker who is responsible for that area and let them do it. So allegedly someone did that, and then Adam leapt into action. And Adam's actions don't make him a racist. Paula.
In this neighborhood, you tell me,
he has a camera. He has a camera on right
good.
now.
Is there an ordinance that we have to show ID to use the
There's
pool?
It's
the exactly.
right
Where does it say that I have to show an ID to use my pool, my own pool?
It doesn't say she has to show an ID anywhere.
Does it say that?
Officer Lazuski and McCann, what do you recommend in terms of proceeding?
And nobody else was asked their ID. I am the only black. I feel this is racial profiling. I'm the only black person here with my son in the pool, right?
My son is also black. He's in the pool.
And he walked only to me to ask for my ID.
I ask residents pretty much a couple times a week.
He asked for my. First of all, he asked for my address. I gave it to him, and then he came back and said, "Well, I didn't catch your address.
As long as it matches Sally Kirk, I'm fine."
Correctly. So, can you provide an ID to prove the address that you gave to me? And I said, why do I need to show you my ID? Is there an ordinance in the neighborhood for me to show my ID?
Like a sweat card or something?
Yeah. Yes, I have. That's how I got it. So this is what can I charge against him for racial profiling? Because this is ridiculous.
That would be a civil dispute, ma'am. You'd have to take that before a civil magistrate. Okay.
I'm just here with my baby, swimming.
And I understand completely. Okay.
So you've just wasted taxpayers' money by wasting their time to come here. That's what it is.
If she has a card to get in the pool, I believe that should be enough.
Okay, let's validate that it works then. They can close the gate.
But where does it say I need an ID? He asked for ID.
Well, and I mean, I'm a courtesy officer as well. We don't have IDs at the pool. I don't ask for IDs, but they have like little wristbands and stuff like that.
We have a pool card.
Okay.
So where's the sign?
What's that?
Where is the sign? Yeah.
I'm not sure that the lifeguards are signing in today.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody. I didn't.
So there's like no sign.
There's nothing.
I didn't sign in.
The pool
I
was
live
closed
there.
yesterday due to a flood,
Uh-huh.
and so they had to clear out the whole pool deck. So I don't know that they were focusing on that. But
Will you have a key card to get into the pool?
Yeah.
just,
Yes, I
show,
do.
okay, just show
That's
access to the
Do,
pool.
do you have your key card?
I do have my key card.
Would you mind if I see your key card?
I don't mind showing it to you,
Okay.
but it's not a requirement for me to use the pool like he was requesting.
Right, I understand.
Here's
That's
my
it.
pool card.
Because that's required for you to actually even.
Okay,
For
so
me,
if
to,
you can
am I gonna
validate that
jump
turns
over the
green.
fence? Do you know?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm with a baby.
Hold on.
Am
one
I gonna
second.
throw
We're
the
gonna-
baby
We're
over?
gonna shut this and prove to this gentleman that this turns green real quick,
Right.
and then we shouldn't have a problem. All right. Turns green and it unlocks.
Great.
There you go, sir.
All
right.
Perfect.
All right, ma'am. Well, I apologize for the time and the altercation that occurred. Okay. Do you need anything from us,
No, I don't. I'm sorry
Can you
that
get
you
hold
wasted
of-
your time to come here.
sir? Do you need anything from us?
No, a form ID would be helpful to validate.
It would be nice if you apologize.
Well, and I understand that, but it, again, like she said, it doesn't show. Usually, it says all residents and guests must sign in, but there's no sign in.
Right.
So she has her swipe
Sign
card.
back.
I think that should be enough that proves that she's a resident. You guys just don't hand that out to everybody, right?
Yeah, they kind of make their way around sometimes. It's the only challenge. So, but that's good enough for me today.
Okay.
So,
Do you want to apologize, Adam? Adam, do you want to apologize for what you just did?
let's go get big kids. Where are they at? What's that? Can you go get a hold on Addison?
Do you want to apologize, Adam, for what you did?
Just to provide the address would be fine.
All right, man.
Did you hear any racial slurs? Did you see any violence? Now, from his actions, I have deduced from my own personal beliefs, I have concluded that Adam Bloom is an asshole. That Adam Bloom is a stupid bitch. That Adam Bloom may even be one of those fuckers who enjoy white privilege to the point that they actually just think they're superior to motherfuckers and can do anything to anyone who is not white. But what I have not concluded is that he is a racist or that he harbors racist thoughts due to the fact that there's insufficient evidence to support it. I know this may be an unpopular opinion thanks to the news media that they just love to stoke the fires of racism and inequality. Look, race. Oh shit, must be a new NBA alert, but I'll look it up later. They love to stoke those fires of racial inequality, so you'll be so focused on that you'll miss the big picture about what the fuck is happening. I really hate to say it. I hate racism or focus on racism would help me. I'm black. Look, I didn't get that job because I'm black. I got a ticket because I'm black. I didn't get extra fries with that because I'm black. I couldn't get into that college because I'm black. Look up the news stories. Donald Trump trying to put an end to that shit. You get in based on the merits, not on the color of your skin. So even though I would love to call him a racist, the only thing I could really call him, if I were to call him anything, is an asshole or a bitch. Go to my website. I'm going to have additional commentary just due to the fact that I've got footage of his interview with NBC. But I will tell you this, a little teaser, taste to get you on over there. In that interview, he says that he reached out to Jasmine to apologize. Reached out to the police to try to arrange something so he could apologize. And then ended up just sending her an email. If he truly wanted to apologize, the time to apologize would have been after the incident, once he saw that her pool card worked. She asked him if he wanted to apologize. He ignored her and talked to someone else. She again asked if he wanted to apologize, and he said, well, an ID card would have been more helpful, even though it's not required. And actually, one more thing, and then you go to the website and I'll continue on. One quick moment. You see, there it is. It's a lifeguard, Karam, and I may be pronouncing it incorrectly, but it's K-A-R-A-M, Karam Gulkham, G-U-L-K-H-A-M, and he's a lifeguard manager at that pool. And as he said, he doesn't know why Adam Bloom felt that that card was not enough. If the card worked, then you should be able to get in. So lifeguards had a group meeting, and that would have been sufficient based on the information disseminated during that meeting. He wasn't there during the incident, but he spoke to the news media afterwards. So look, I'm black. Look, see? See? And yet, I've got to tell you, fuck that shit. Not everything, not everyone is racist. And though it leaves a sour taste in my mouth, there's insufficient evidence to show that Adam Bloom's actions were racially motivated. You have assholes in this world. Shit, I'm an asshole myself, but I'm not a racist. That's it. That's all, General Bureau. I'm out.